the Memphis Grizzlies have suspended Ja Morant for one game for his comments he made about the coach and the game plan and all those types of things. The Grizzlies also have started off 3-3, coming off a game versus the Lakers where Ja Morant was not very good. He was 3 for 14, 0 for 6. But again, we know how the Grizzlies have kind of shifted their offense to be a little bit more of, how do I say it, a little more well rounded and not just let the ball go through John Morant. Um, and I think John Morant is about to be traded in 2 days because of this? No. Could it be a possibility at some point? Who knows? It could be, but we're gonna go through that experiment now. We are going to let him rock until the trade deadline, just because I think it's a little too early to do that right now. We are going through a ton of injuries right now between Ty Jerome, Zach Edey, Brennan Clark, and there is a real world where they might look good, but we're probably going to trade him just for the sake of the video. So actually, I'm not going to show you the teams that I'm looking at to maybe like have an idea, because let's be real, there's not a ton of teams that need a star point guard like this. But all of our guys did just actually come back between Pippen, like Zach Edey, all these guys are back now. So um I am team start Zach Edey, at least for now. Um Ty Jerome is gonna be our sixth man. I think these are the right people playing. I am a Cedric Coward guy, so I'm gonna take the Jock Landale minutes away, and I'm gonna take a couple of these minutes, and because I still would like Cedric Coward to play. I think he has been very good to start the year. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously these aren't the numbers as of today in real life when you're seeing this, but um, I still would like for him to get minutes. And I think there's a real world where, depending on how this goes right here, like, you never know. That's all I'm saying. All right. So currently we are 28 and 22, just over 500. We are eighth in the West. And John Morant, he's having a good season. He's only playing 30 minutes a game. He did go through a little bit of an injury where he missed about 4 weeks or so. To where he's played 35 games. Um, we are, about 50 games in, so he missed 15 games or so. Um, Looking around the league, it's hard to do this, all right? Like, this is a team that I think could work if we say, oh, they actually acquired Valanciunas. Huh, what did they trade Davion Mitchell? No, Davion Mitchell's just hurt. Rozier's still playing for them. So this is like, if we want to go, we want Killel Ware to come back, but we do have Zach Edey. We would have to be like Killel Ware. Andrew Wiggins' contract would need to be, it's a very big contract. We can make the money work. And then they would have Ja, Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, Bam, and Valanciunas, or Jovic and Bam, whatever. Doesn't leave them with a lot of defense. They are buying. They are the fourth seed. This team, there's nothing I would want from them at all. Like, I don't want any of this. And I'm not sure yet if I want to go towards rebuilding or if I want to, retool. Because if we go through rebuild, then we've got to probably move Jaren, and I don't know. There is this team that had been thinking about, where it would be like, I would want like a Jeremiah Fears. We would have to take probably like DeJounte Murray. They would probably still keep Herb, Trey Murphy, Zion. Maybe we take Jordan Hawkins as well. So I don't mind that. So that's on my radar. I don't really want RJ. They're not going to trade me Ingram. They're not going to trade me Scotty Barnes. It's gonna have to be Barrett or Quickly. Quickly's injured, so we actually can't do that anyways. I don't Barrett. Grady Dick's injured too, so we can't. There's nothing I would want especially if those guys are hurt. This team, I mean, do we take Jalen Green? Do we reroute Jalen Green to a third team? I guess he's having a phenomenal season. That would make the money almost work right there. But there's not really, other than that, there's not really a young piece I would want. I don't know how many picks they would have either. This team has nothing I want young youth wise. I'm not gonna do Ja like that. This team is nothing I would want either. So it's hard. That's really where we're at with this part. I guess this team is selling. Tatum, they're good. They've still got him out. It's like we would take Anthony Simons. Wow, although they lost Peyton Pritchard for the season as well, so but they don't have any youth that I would really want unless we get like a Derek White or we do a Jaylen Brown swap, but that would keep us in the and then he's not untouchable. Probably not. I think I'm just because I'm a Celtic fan, I'm getting a little excited. So I really think that Pelicans trade might be the way we look. They are rebuilding. They are the 12th seed. So it'd be more of like a trade to come back for next season. Let's see. Will Ja get us anything? Hey man. What's VJ? Is VJ still balling out? Let me see real quick. That's not bad. Whoa. We got point guard and power forward swap. That would be crazy. Jaren's not extended? Okay, he is. It's a lot of money for Jaren. Yeah, a lot of these trades are just kind of ridiculous. They don't even give me a Pelicans trade. I'm not doing that. So let's see. Hypothetically, let's go to the Pelicans. We would want Jeremiah Fears hooping. Is he even playing, honestly? He is about 20 minutes a game. Has he played every game? No, he's actually barely played. So we would take Jeremiah Fears. We would who do they although Jordan Poole would go to the bench, so it would be technically if we could do this, it would be Ja, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Zion, and I don't think we would take Yves Missy from them. Jordan Hawkins. They would have Jordan Poole to come off the bench. Does that work? Hold on. We would have to give up a player. We would give up John Conchar. We actually have to give up 2 players. And Vince Williams. So this would make the money work. They get to keep Derek Queen, who hasn't played much for them. Yves Missy, I would be interested in, but we have Zach Edey, who we're going to try and invest in. Do they have picks? So there's the Pacers pick that's top 3 protected. There's the Bucks pick that's a swap best. They're not gonna give that up, I don't think. We should probably go see how the Pacers and Bucks are doing. Let's go see what are the so the Pacers and the Bucks. The Pacers are 12th. The Bucks are 7th. I just don't want to be too unreal. All right, so we're back here with the trade. I think they would have to be okay with giving up on the Bucks are the 7 seed, like you saw, and the Pacers were like the 12th seed. How much do they value that pick? So that pick is valued a little bit more. Do they have any like career like season-ending injuries? Cole Anthony's coming back from an MCL. All the Pacers obviously here. Obi Toppin's at the point where he's day to day. Mathern's coming back from a broken leg, so they're not going to give up this Indiana pick. So we're taking a fly on Jordan Hawkins, who doesn't really seem to have a spot, I don't think. So they would have Ja and Alvarado's back later. Poole. We'll move Herb Jones up to the 2 for them. They still get to keep Derek Queen, and they right? Or should I be taking Yves Missy too? I don't know. That's my pro. I don't think I'm taking Yves Missy. And then do they part ways with everything for a chance to like? We can't even get that one. Do we take both but swap best? Probably not. We're gonna do this trade if they accept. They're not accepting. I kind of forgot about the part that they have to accept. Okay, so I cut it to go off camera. Let me show you what I gave up. I gave up Jock, KCP, and John Contra. I made KCP a 3, so his instead of 78, he was an 80. Which I think for them is what he would be anyways, because they have Herb Jones, they have Jordan Poole and stuff. So we got Jordan Hawkins, we got Jeremiah Fears, DeJounte Murray in that Bucks pick. That's it. And I guess a $13 million trade exception. All right. So for the rest of the season, since we are not very good, we're going to start Fears and Coward, Jalen Wells as well, Jaren, Zach Edey. Off the bench, we got Ty Jerome, Santi Aldama, which, I mean, we should really be getting probably Ty Jerome more minutes, but we've got a lot of players, so bear with me. Aldama, Gigi Jackson, Brandon Clark, Scottie Pippen, and Jordan Hawkins. DeJounte Murray, you're tired, brother. Just chill, brother. Just chill. You'll be good. Trust. Guys, we've got a swap best with the Pelicans and a swap best, or no, just swap best with the Pelicans. We all have our pick. Where are my Magic picks? Hold on. Where are my Magic picks? Is that what they have their pick? Hold on. Yeah, no. See, the Desmond Bain trade details. Traded Desmond Bain to the Orlando Magic for KCP, who we obviously just moved, Cole Anthony, who we released before the even real season started. The 16th pick, which I think it was Yang Hansen, but we traded for it to be Cedric Coward. 2026, 2028, 2030, and a 2029 top 2 protected swap. So that 2026 pick should be ours. So I'm probably going to have to turn on trade override to get that back because I'm going to forget about it if I don't do it right now, and I'm going to be upset. So now let's look. Now we've got the swap best with the Pelicans and the Bucks for this year, and we have the Magic pick. I don't originally own pick. Where is swap worst with the Suns? And the Hornets. I don't know why that. I don't know, and I don't feel like going through history to look at it. But we're gonna send the rest of the season, see how it goes. We'll go with the trade deadline for now, and Zach Edey stays getting hurt, and I'll see you at the end of the year. So Gigi Jackson willing to resign. We are gonna just knock it down to about 10 because he had a good rookie season. 10, 10, 8. That should be fine with me. Vince Williams doesn't really play, and over the course of his career, he hasn't been amazing. He wasn't bad in 2024, I guess. Brandon Clark, if it's going to be that cheap, then I would take that. We're gonna probably be bad for the rest of the season. I kind of hope we just lose. Hopefully, Jaren isn't going too crazy. Although we just scored 150 on the Sixers. So all right. So Shea dominated, won MVP. Jaeger Demon actually gets Rookie of the Year. Ty Jerome does win Sixth Man of the Year. So that's cool. Evan Mobley, Kata, Booker, Daniel. Yeah, so All NBA first team, care, All NBA second team, All NBA third. Defensive teams were probably not gonna have anything. Rookies though. Jeremiah Fears and Cedric Coward. So that's nice. Jeremiah Fears ended up averaging 14 and 3. Efficiency wasn't great, but it's okay. He's a rookie. And then Cedric Coward, about 9. Pretty good efficiency, I will say. So we are the 9th seed. GG Jackson tore his MCL. The fact that look at the teams that are in the play. What? How are the Lakers in the play? I don't know, but we're gonna lose. So we won. Oh my God. Okay, Devin Booker, please win. Okay. All right, so we got eliminated draft lottery. Okay, so I don't know where the Bucks really ended up. So the Orlando pick could be the 12th pick. Our pick is for the Hornets. It would be a 14. See, so the Pelicans, they still get a top 5 chance for the first overall pick. And then that means that the Bucks via New Orleans. One of those picks should be ours. I don't know. I'm not going to sit through it. We're just going to skip through. Hornets. Get it. Grizzlies, New Orleans. Grizzlies, Orlando. Why is that so confusing to me? I don't know. That's been such a confusing layout. But okay, the Hornets get the first overall pick. This is the real life draft for this coming season. So Darren Peterson, the Boozer brothers, all those guys, they are here. AJ's here. Cam Boozer to Portland. That's nice. Dash Daniel. Okay. The Wizards just got a steal. Caleb Wilson. No trade. Oh, we do have a trade. 7th overall pick for later picks. Okay. For Jaden. All right. 7-4. Okay. I honestly did not pay too much to scouting. Pay too much attention to scouting. This dude could be Tony Allen or Blue Edwards. He better be the best defender I've ever seen. Oh. Okay. Shooting's not bad. He's athletic. He can defend. Shooting's just a little bit below average. I don't hate it. We've also got this guy who doesn't shoot, Chris Sinek Jr. Good defender, good perimeter defender. Post defense is good. Rebounding, athleticism. I think we actually have back-to-back. So, what is his comparison? I like some Andre Drummond. Do we have any crazy ceilings just on All NBA? Mitch Richmond, Elijah Arenas. Yeah, okay. I feel like I've had him in the past. I'm gonna take this guy. And yeah, we do. So we're just gonna take them both, honestly. We can look at some trade offers. Kobe White. Do we like Dash Daniels enough to want to get him? I don't know. It's not like I can see his draft stuff anymore. Nate Ament is a defender, and we would only have to give up a 2nd pick. I would like that honestly more than getting that other guy. Denny is there too. I'll take Nate Ament, and all we have to do is give up our 2nd this year, which we probably didn't care too much about. Oh, we have another second anyways. Let's get these are some guys we don't really even know anything about. Um, let's take a swing on the Caden on the other boozer. Perfect. All right, so that's our draft. We'll sign them all. Scottie Pippen. I think we're gonna let him. We're gonna let him go to free agency. Qualifying offer. Sorry, PJ and Javon. Don't really care too much about you. Prosper, I don't necessarily care too much about either, but we can take him. Don't really care about that right now. So a roster, DeJounte, who we are gonna try and move in a couple minutes, actually. Hopefully Fears gets a big jump. We've got all the young shooting guards. We got Jalen Wells. We've got Aldama and Jaren, and then Edie. Okay. Let's see. Let's just see. He is willing to resign. If someone just wants to give us like literally a pick for him, I don't. Unless again, are we trying to get back into the competitive? But like Laurie Markkinen isn't gonna be too bad. Oh gee. I'm not liking any of these trades. I mean, this trade gets us to have a couple pieces here, and I guess taking Laurie Markkinen. Forget it. Forget it. I convinced myself it's a big deal, sure, but we gotta take some swings here. Okay, so we don't have any. We don't have any. Or we have a little bit of money. I just traded from Markkinen. But like if we could snag like a Nick Richards, that'd be cool, right? I mean we don't really need a lot. We're just hoping player progression treats us right, so let's go to that. So Edie up 3, Wells up 3, Fears and Coward both go up 6. Gigi's up 3, Jordan Hawkins up 3, Walter Clayton's up 4, who was a throw-in. I don't know why they gave that to us when we trade for Laurie. Now that I think about it, Laurie is a little older than I would expect, a little older than I'd want, but nonetheless, I think we'll be okay. God, we gotta cut people. Oh, brother, I'm sorry, Javon, and I'm sorry. No, we can't cut any of them. We can't cut those guys. It's got to be Cam Spencer. It's got to be Cam Spencer. Sorry, brother. UConn, I loved while you were there, but I had to cut you. All right. We still have a ton of players. That could get minutes, might deserve minutes here and there. I kind of forgot that means Jalen Wells comes off the bench now. Man, GG Jackson. Oh my God, there's just so many people that could be playing, should be. Terrence Mann. I would not ever even think about him playing. Oh, I should have traded him for something, tried to get a second or something. I didn't mean to do that. Trust. Nick Richards and Jordan Hawkins got to play. We're still running kind of a little bit of a big rotation here to where not a lot of people are going to get the minutes that they deserve. But that's kind of just how it's got to be for now. All right, so we are at the middle of the season. These guys are 27, 24. Ja's averaging 31. Trey Murphy's averaging 13, but Zion's also averaging 24. They also have Russell Westbrook, who's starting for them too right now. But I'm trying to see if there's any like swing that we could go, like not necessarily a swing, but like just somebody that maybe isn't necessarily needed by their team. Oh my God, where's Dylan Harper? Oh, he's up here. Oh, geez, whew. All right, let's hypothetically. I'm not saying that's yes. Devin Booker. I'm not. I listen. And that would take a lot. Um. Oh, he is. He just tore his a ligament. -25 is insane. Tyrese Maxey. Ooh, I like the sound of that. So we've got a couple people we could be thinking about here. I like Tyrese Maxey, I think. So I'm gonna go and call the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, 40 million. I have no clue what we have to trade. We've got Terrence Mann. We would have to give up 21 million more. Ty Jerome, about 10 million more. And we've got to part ways with someone, right? We've got to part ways. Because Jalen, no, right? No way it's Jalen Wells is who we're going to pick on, right? Although he's not great in the game of 2K. Cedric Coward is playing really good. The rookie hasn't played yet, and Jordan Hawkins is decent too. But the thing is, money wise, and the native man. Okay, GG. But see, the people I'm debating between, I don't think make enough money to where and then you give us like Johnny Broom, right? That would the Grizzlies we would acquire 9 million too much. So what if we give him the rookie, right? It's still not enough. Oh my God, man. Walter Clayton, and you give us literally scraps. This would work. Now, this is a lot. He's only 26, but he's averaging 23 on 54, 42 splits, bro. If you put that with Jaren, who's averaging 24, Lauri Markkanen, who's averaging 18. We got Zach Edey, who's pretty much just there to rebound. Which I don't know how much longer Zach Edey is going to be safe for. I feel like giving up the rookie's a mistake. What are his? He hasn't played, so it's so hard to say. So 74-3, 80, and then 72. While Cedric Coward's an 89 with a perimeter of 70. Oh my God. Then now this I think is enough to where they might just say yes straight up. So then that would leave us with Tyrese Maxey, Cedric Coward, Markkanen, Jaren, and Edey. And then off the bench we would have Fears, we would have Hawkins, we would have Jalen Wells, Nate Ament / GG Jackson, and still Nick Richards. No. Oh, I wasn't expecting them to say no. Oh, I wasn't expecting them to say no, if I'm being honest. Okay. All right, we gave up. I think that was one of the Orlando picks. Okay. Big blockbuster trade right there. But Philly wasn't good. What was Philly? Hold on. We can't see that from there. Hold on. They were what's happening? They were 11th. They were 11th. They got VJ Edgecombe and Jared McCain over there. Like, they're going to go through it. Paul George is getting worse. They're clearly not winning many games. So you got Tyrese Maxey, Cedric Howard, Markin, and Jaron Edey off the bench. I mean, the bench is what we said the bench was, right? Like, Jordan Hawkins is coming back from an injury. But, like, bro, that's not bad. We up some of these guys' minutes. Like, I think maybe not this season, but the season after we could be decent. So we're actually sitting around the fourth. We should be decent. I ain't gonna lie. We should be decent. And I don't think anything we did was too outlandish. Maybe the original Jaw trade wasn't the great. Oh my god. He did that as a rookie? Oh my god. That might be the greatest rookie season ever. Maybe the original Jaw trade was a little much, but I honestly don't really think it was. John Morant was on All NBA first team though. Whoa, we got to also check out for that rookie we traded because that might come back to hurt us. Oh my god, and Zion was All NBA third team. Hey, Jaren back to all defensive team. That's huge. So he didn't make a team, but honestly, he didn't play for us, so I'm not too surprised at that. We ended up as the second seed. God, we're playing the link. Oh, but LeBron's not there. Austin Reeves is either hurt or not there too. But they have Porzingis. They must have signed him for the low. Oh my god. We're already down. Let's have our guy. Whoa, they want Whoa. They want Jeremiah Fears to start and go crazy. Cedric Howard. Oh god, Cedric Howard sucked. I think what we do is God, the fact that we're running this thin already is probably not great. But oh well. Okay, win game 3, win game 4, lose game 5. Oh my god. My god, game 7 in the first round versus Luka Doncic. God, we're barely up. Barely up. Okay, up big. Okay, we're gonna win. I must have approved like make the shot clock shorter or something because these scores have been kind of ridiculous. Now, this team, this might be an issue. But I the matchup wise, I don't hate it. Now, maybe we put Jalen Wells on Shea. Actually, not maybe. That's what we do. We put Jalen Wells on Shea, and we deny ball. Yeah. I mean, that's what we've got to do. But the 1 seed was eliminated, so I think we win game 1. Shea, 7 turnover game. That's a bad game. Oops, I did not want to do that. Game 2, we take it. Shea, that's not a good game. He only shot 11 times and had 4 turnovers. Markkanen is healthy. Okay, they got a game. We weren't gonna sweep them. Yep. There's the Shea game, but Jalen Wells is our best player. That can't happen. We've got too many all-star caliber players for that to happen. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Low key. I'm putting the rookie there, bro. I know Nate Men is not necessarily that level of a guy yet, but let's give the kid some burn. Laurie, you guys got a hoop. Maxie, you got a hoop. Jalen Wells, you got a hoop. Oh my god, it sucks. I probably shouldn't be starting the rookie. Oh, it wasn't even Shea. It wasn't even Boozer. You weren't even playing. All right, and we get eliminated. That sucks. But next year, with some progression, Hawks lost Porzingis, but um, we've got the back of the first round. Honestly, I would take a trade for this if someone wants to just give me a. Milwaukee, but I mean, we should be able to win this next year. We should 100% be able to win next year. That's the level that I'm on. All right, so here's what progression looks like. Fears jumps up 6 again. Edie's up, Ament up. After decent rookie year, Jalen Wells up, Coward's up, Markkinen. Ooh man, Markkinen. Boozer even jumped a little bit, even though he didn't play. Oh, Sixers. We gotta go. We gotta check out. So he's up 2. Oof. Oof, man. I'm just saying. I'm gonna look at some marketing trades, and at the worst, we're just gonna probably roll with the same team. All right. All right, here we go. So we've got this trade. Again, Mitchell Robinson, who to just play some backup. We did sign Isaiah Stewart. We're giving up a first, but for Drew, we're getting off Laurie's contract a year earlier. So that's fine. So we're at the point where Isaiah Stewart is not really gonna play. Either will Drew Holiday. But this is the lineup we're gonna pretty much go with. Markkinen he was an 81. They had him playing like 15 minutes a game. There's not much you're gonna be able to do with that. Again, we don't need him playing a ton. We are gonna like Jaron, you are our guy. Tyrese Maxey, you are our guy, dude. So let's pick it up a little. All right, we got big things. Vic's MVP. We get Coach of the Year, 59-23. We were first seed. Morant still doing good things over there, while we still don't even get an All NBA player. Jaron made all defensive second team again. That's cool. The last like 4 games of the year, I sat the guys so they weren't getting hurt. But let's fix this. Let's get everyone back in here. Let's just fix a couple of these things real quick. Like, yeah, he should be playing a lot, but bro, come on, dude. These are our guys. We got to play our guys. At least 36. There's no like, come on. We're playing Houston. Why are we playing such good teams? Such good teams. Please just mop the floor. Just we're not mopping the floor, guys. Jordan Hawkins, you are shooting 70. Okay. Didn't know you were gonna shoot that well. So we will take some GG Jackson minutes away. Just so again, because Edie needs to come out every once in a while, but we need our guys to be the guys, bro. Like this is not negotiable, bro. Good. Man, Mitchell Robinson, brother, you're playing 10 minutes a game. Good thing we still got Isaiah Stewart, I guess, who's happy that he isn't been playing, but okay, good. Jeez, man. Now we got Golden State, who's got Keontae George, Cam Whitmore, RJ Barrett. How the hell is this team the 4th seed, and how did they beat OKC? Thank you, because you guys should be a piece of cake. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Minnesota. Good. We don't have to play Dallas. I mean, this is a good team, but we're better. Okay. All right. Edie and Jaren are just gonna have to share minutes, I guess. He's still going lights out. So I think we can go this, because also Nate Ment's a backup. Oh, he's not a backup 5. I'm gonna make Nate Ament a backup 5, just so we've got that ability. But come on, let's stop fooling around. Let's do this, guys. Maxi, be the guy. You are the guy. I don't care about Johnny Broom, bro. Perfect. Come on. Oh my God. Don't do this to me, Maxi. Yes. No. And we've got the Bulls waiting for us. Okay. I should have made a game plan earlier. Timberwolves. Come on. Jordan Hawkins, you're probably losing all your minutes. Hoop. All these guys need to hoop, bro. Where's Ant? Jalen Wells is on Ant. Come on. Simulate with Simcast. Perfect. That is a fantastic news that he's good to go. We lose the first. Big second, okay? Come on, don't mess it up in the third, though. Don't mess it up in the third. Okay, we tied the third, but come on, just punch him in the mouth. Punch him in the mouth. Oh, my God, I don't like. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tyrese Maxey. Thank you, Jaren. Thank you, Zach Edey. Who I honestly, if we didn't win this year, I was going to trade him. Not even going to have you. I was going to trade because he still has some very good value. I thought this was just like Giddey was going nuts. Not that Jokic was here. Why is Jokic here? Why is Jokic on the Bulls? I don't. So Jokic is just carrying. That's really what it is. Okay. Let's make a game plan real quick for the Nuggets. This is going to be a long video, but hopefully I can trim it down. All right. Let's maybe back off the minutes just a little, just from a couple of these guys. Let's get Jordan Hawkins back in here just a little bit. I just went to the Nuggets. I just realized I saw. Yeah, I saw Jokic and I thought Nuggets. I know. Relax. Come on, sim game. Perfect. Come on, Jaren Maxey. I don't like the foul out, but my God, we put up 83 points. Oh my God, people shot horribly. Oh my God, Maxey. Who was guarding you that's making you do that? I completely forgot that he wasn't even ready to go, but I don't really care. Like, you can't ball out versus Josh Giddey, bro. Come on. Yes. Oh my God, he had shin splints, but we did it. Jaren wins Finals MVP. It helps. I wish Josh could be here, but you know what happened earlier, so we had to get rid of him. But the Grizzlies finally can get their championship first in their franchise. Great job we did. A lot. I mean, here in real life, here in real life, here in real life, here in real life, here in real life. Like a good, like half our roster is still here in real life. Now we got some big acquisitions, but I don't think they were too unrealistic. So let me know what you guys think about the Memphis Grizzlies and Josh situation. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure to come back for next time.